So I stopped using Coinbase when they froze my funds for well over a month without any given reason, but the real cherry on top was when they locked my friend's account for 1 year due to security concerns without any resolution, leaving him unable to access his crypto. And lately I've noticed a lot more users reporting these same issues: frozen funds, locked accounts, and zero help from customer support when things go wrong. But Coinbase is worth $80 billion and has over 100 million active users. Surely this doesn't happen often, right? Well, wrong. This kind of behavior has been happening for years now. But why is this happening? There has to be a reason, right? One Reddit user claimed you'll only have issues if you're doing dodgy stuff. But what exactly is this dodgy stuff they're referring to? And is that really the only reason Coinbase is treating users this way? I know from my own experience that I wasn't doing anything dodgy when Coinbase decided to freeze my funds. I had been a Coinbase user for years. I had the same bank account. I had bought crypto several times before. And then one day when I decided to buy a few $1,000s worth of ETH, they decided to freeze my funds for a couple months. So why does Coinbase freeze funds? Well, here's the thing. It's actually standard Coinbase policy to freeze funds or put funds on hold. And they claim that it's for security and fraud prevention. And that hold time can't be altered. So it's not unusual for Coinbase to freeze funds, at least temporarily. But why were my funds frozen for so long? I'll never know for sure. The only explanation I could find for why holds might get extended is due to disputed transactions or to ensure account safety. But since ensuring account safety is such a vague reason, I truly believe that Coinbase can freeze your funds for really any reason and any amount of time. And my suspicion is backed by countless testimonials from users who've experienced similar issues. Many users are calling Coinbase out for their shady behavior on X, so much so that Coinbase had no choice but to respond. However, their response turned out to be far worse than anyone expected. The first response to users' complaints came from Scott Shapiro, Coinbase's product director. In a PSA, Scott announced, "Don't use a VPN to access Coinbase. Attackers always use VPNs, so our risk models take that as a negative sign even if you're legitimately using your account. Oh, and same with ad blockers and other extensions." So basically, since Coinbase wants to save money by relying on an AI risk model, users are forced to sacrifice privacy and security if they want to use the platform. And after facing major backlash, Scott wrote another post saying his earlier comments about VPNs and ad blockers were poorly worded, but to me, his original message was crystal clear. Don't use VPNs to access Coinbase. Naturally, his attempt to backtrack didn't sit well with his already frustrated users, leading to even more pushback from the community. So then Coinbase support decided to jump in and directly call out the crypto community, claiming there's a lot of FUD and misinformation about Coinbase restricting accounts. In their post, they tried to shift the blame on their subpar fraud prevention system, saying they've seen a surge of new users and reactivated accounts post-election, along with a 2 to 3x increase in fraudulent activity. The only problem with this statement is none of this is new. Coinbase has been restricting account for literally years now. And I don't think any of this would be such a big issue if Coinbase offered some decent customer support when issues do arise, especially considering how much money they rake in from all the fees and Coinbase One subscriptions that they have. And that's another thing. Users have been extremely loud about Coinbase's lack of customer support, yet there's been no improvement. In fact, their support has only gotten worse over the years as the company continues to grow. So rather than offering some decent customer support, Coinbase relies heavily on AI chatbots to provide useless answers and makes it almost impossible to talk to a real customer support representative. And even when you do reach someone, you're put on hold for hours just to be told they can't help you due to security concerns. So when my friend's account was locked for a year, he had reached out to customer support and had talked to many real people, yet they always just gave him the runaround, telling him the same thing, that they couldn't help him due to security concerns. It wasn't until he threatened legal action that Coinbase escalated his ticket, and within a couple of days, magically his account was unlocked. And maybe, just maybe, if their CEO, Brian Armstrong, who's worth an estimated $14 billion, wasn't so busy spending all the company's money on $140 million mansions, Coinbase could afford to offer users real customer support. But instead, the users continue to suffer. But one of the more important questions is, what can you do to prevent any of these things from happening to you? Because on the flip side, there are a lot of Coinbase users who are happy with Coinbase and have never had an issue. So for those of you who plan to stick with Coinbase, I want to share a couple very important tips to help you avoid any issues with your account. Number 1, avoid frequent large transactions. 2, stick to verified payment methods like ACH and bank cards. 3, disable VPNs, ad blockers, and security software temporarily. 4, update and verify your personal information as needed. 5, limit transfers to new wallets. 6, access your account from trusted devices. And 7, be wary of logging in from unfamiliar locations or unfamiliar devices. And I think some of those points are complete BS, so that's why I've decided to stop using Coinbase altogether. And I have found some really good alternatives, which I want to share with you next. But before I share these alternatives, I also want to point out some very important things that most people don't know about crypto exchanges in general that will make you rethink storing any crypto on exchanges. First off, Coinbase and all the other popular crypto exchanges are not FDIC insured banks, and your cryptocurrency is not insured or guaranteed by the protections of the Federal Deposit Insurance. So if something happens to an exchange, like it's shut down or it's hacked, you are not guaranteed to get all, if any, of your crypto back. Also, because exchanges like Coinbase are centralized platforms, when crypto pumps and their platform is slammed with users, they often experience downtime, which prevent you from accessing your account and being able to trade your crypto. Yikes. Second, crypto exchanges and apps like Robinhood and Uphold are what's known as custodial wallets. This means they own the keys that are used to manage and control your crypto. That's why they can do things like freeze your funds and lock your account, because ultimately they control your crypto, not you. Third, many large crypto exchanges like Binance and Gemini use both hot and cold wallets to secure your crypto. They generally use hot wallets for a smaller portion of funds that might require immediate access, while a majority of your funds are kept in their cold wallets. So my thought is, if these exchanges are using a mix of hot and cold wallets to secure your crypto, why wouldn't you just get your own cold wallet and secure your own crypto? That way you're in full control of your keys and thus your crypto, and no one's going to be able to freeze your funds or lock your account. Plus, using your own cold wallet, it's going to be virtually immune to both physical and digital hacks. So by using your own cold wallet, you rely and trust in yourself rather than a random online platform whose intentions you'll never truly know. And the only real challenge with using your own cold wallet is ensuring that no one gains access to your keys. So as long as you can keep your seed phrase safe, which is literally the master key to your wallet, then no one will ever be able to access your crypto. That's why I don't keep any of my crypto on exchanges anymore. I secure my crypto using my own cold wallets, and it's really the only way I can sleep at night. It's also the closest thing that you're going to get to a vault in the crypto world. So if you are serious about securing your crypto, whether it's for a few months or many years, you should really look into getting one. And if you're not familiar with how cold wallets work or which one is the best for you, I'll make sure to link my cold wallet guide along with my favorite beginner-friendly cold wallet down below in the description if you want to check them out. But hear me out. I'm not saying we should stop using crypto exchanges altogether. We still need crypto exchanges to buy and sell crypto. So when it comes time to take profit, or maybe when you need to swap one crypto for another, you'll still have to use an exchange to do that. But by no means are crypto exchanges a place to keep your crypto, and this is where so many people mess up. You wouldn't keep your money at an exchange booth at the airport, right? You're going to swap your currency for another currency and get the heck out of there and enjoy your vacation. And crypto exchanges are no different. You use the exchange to get your crypto as quickly as possible, and then you move it into your own cold wallet for safekeeping. That said, I want to share my favorite alternative to Coinbase, and I'm not saying this exchange is perfect by any means, no exchange is, but so far, and I've been using them for years, I've had zero issues, and that is Kraken. The main reason I like Kraken is because the only hold they place on your crypto is when you first set up your account and buy crypto. Unlike Coinbase, which can hold your crypto for weeks at a time, Kraken's initial hold is only 72 hours, and after that, you're free to buy and sell crypto as you please. Kraken is also one of the only exchanges that forces you to add and verify any external wallets you interact with, and although this is a little more work up front, this is super helpful, not only when sending crypto to your cold wallet, but also when receiving crypto into your Kraken account. I've done multiple large transfers with no issues. In fact, I can send crypto from my cold wallet to my Kraken account in a matter of minutes, sell it for cash, and have that cash deposited into my bank account, usually the same day. Plus, Kraken has a daily cash withdrawal limit of $100,000, which is great if you're a high roller, which I'm not, but if you are, that's awesome. Of course, Kraken isn't the only Coinbase alternative, that's just my favorite one right now. But if you want to see a list of other popular and somewhat reputable crypto exchanges that you could use, just go to Google and type in Tier 1 crypto exchanges and choose from that list. But why Tier 1 crypto exchanges? Well, they're basically the most prestigious and well-known platforms in the crypto industry. So they're usually pretty reputable, they have higher security standards, and they're used by millions of users. But one question I get a lot is, what if I don't want to use a crypto exchange? Can I just do all of this on my cold wallet? And the short answer is yes, you can, but there are some drawbacks you should definitely consider. Many cold wallets, like my favorite one, Tangem, uses third-party services like MoonPay and Mercurial to let users buy and sell crypto directly within the wallet. This is great because it means you don't have to move crypto back and forth between your wallet and an exchange. But my main issue with buying and selling crypto directly in a cold wallet is that fees are generally double what you pay on an exchange like Kraken, so you're essentially paying a convenience fee to be able to do this directly in your cold wallet. And that's the reason why I still buy most of my crypto directly on exchanges and then send that crypto to my cold wallet immediately. And same when I sell for cash, I'll send it back to an exchange and cash it out to my bank account. But nonetheless, it's still nice to have this option to buy and sell directly in your wallet. That said, I actually use the swap feature in Tangem quite a bit. The fees are similar to most crypto exchanges, which is nice, but just keep in mind that you may not be able to swap as many cryptocurrencies as you could on a dedicated crypto exchange. You can also stake certain cryptocurrencies directly in the Tangem app. So if you have crypto staked on an exchange, for example, you might be able to stake it directly in your wallet and benefit from the added security of using your own cold wallet. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the reason why only 10% of crypto users use a cold wallet is 1, they don't know what a cold wallet is, or 2, they don't know how to use one. And that excuse ends today because in my next video, I show you exactly how to use cold wallets to secure your crypto and get your crypto off of exchanges. I'll see you over there. God bless. Peace out.